Hello everyone, today in this video we'll be discussing the fourth lab program, which is to rotate a cube in different directions. So let me show you the visualization of the output of how it looks at the final stage, and then we'll be discussing how it works. Okay, so mainly this is the cube, and if I press like the small x, it will take me to the negative x direction, and if I press capital X, it will take me to the positive x direction. Okay, this is how you rotate in the x direction. Same thing goes for the y and z as well. So let me show you how it works in y and z. So if I show you like small y, it will go in the upward downward direction, and if I show you in the capital Y, it will go into the upward direction. Okay, just I'm pressing the capital Y and the small y in the keyboard, and I'm getting this output. So small z, it will come like this, and the capital Z, it will go like that. Okay. Sorry, I told in the reverse manner. Small z, it will go in the far way. Capital Z, it will go in the far way, and small z, it will come to the nearer part. Okay. So that's what's happening in the cube, and let's see how this works. This is same as the previous one. In the previous one also we had the same things, the same functions. Just a slight difference is in the previous one it was getting rotated automatically, but here what we are doing is we are rotating it manually, right? We are changing the viewer's perspective, right? That's what the difference is happening. And here we have the two things same as the previous one, the vertices and the colors. So if you want to know what is these things, what's the previous lab program for the cube, I have explained what are these things mean. And this same as the polygon, here we are just displaying the polygon using the vertices and the colors values. And here's the color cube. To color the cubes in the six different spaces, we will be using the four vertices for each of these space, and we'll be displaying the six different spaces. Okay, then what we have is these three things. This is theta value for the x and the y and the z values, and the axis is 2 initially, which is the y axis, and viewer, it is 5 distance far from the camera. Okay, so here's the display function. Let's see how many functions are there. Same as the previous one, many functions are only there, but slight differences are there. Okay, here instead of spin cube, we have the keyboard function to control it manually, and my reshape function is slightly different here. You just have to memorize what is in the my reshape function. Here we have if w is less than or equal to h, we are calling this one. We are just changing it like custom. So if you don't know what is custom, let me explain you what is custom. So here's what the custom means. Why we are using custom is if you want to display it from a far angle, we'll be using this way, right? This is a perspective projection, and custom is in this shape. If you have a pyramid, if you cut it in the top part, another pyramid, you will be remaining with custom in the bottom part, right? So this frustum is the center of projection, and the view plane is here, front clipping plane, and the back clipping plane. So your view will be in this way. So we are using a frustum here. Okay, so that's all what we need to know for the frustum, and this is the thing which you need to by heart. Okay, this is the formula which we are applying. Okay, so this for the reshape purpose, and after the reshape we have the next one, which is the display function. So let's see what is in the display function. It's same as the previous one. We are just calling the viewer 0 1 2. Here's the viewers different perspectives are specified here, and these are the parameters which are passed. Here's for the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis 100 010 and 001. And color cube is getting called. Color cube is just for the coloring cube, as we have done this is for the previous one. And after that we are calling the mouse function and the keys function. So what does the mouse function do is, in the mouse function we have left button for the axis 0, middle button for the axis 1, and right button for the axis 2, which is nothing but x, y, and z axis. And it is getting differed by 2. Okay, like in the previous one it was 0.1, here it is getting incremented by 2. If it crosses 360, it will get subtracted by 360 and again start from 0. This is the same as the previous one. Just the difference is in the keys. X means -1, capital X means +1, which is the negative x-axis, and positive x-axis, and same goes for y and z axis as well. Okay, and we are calling the display function, so it will just get displayed whatever is the configuration. Okay, so yeah, that's all what is there in this program, and it's same as the previous one, so I didn't discuss much about the function. So if you want to know in depth watch the previous video, then watch this video. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.